Rifters, we are here at Go Network Studios in Norwood, Massachusetts. And this is episode 181 of Static Rift here on the Go Network. I'm your host, John. Across from me is the beautiful Jason.
What's up?
Or the handsome. I don't know if you get...
Either one's good, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
And in the booth is the man, the myth, the legend, the cyborg from the future, Dimitri.
Hi, John and Jason. It's a pleasure meeting you.
yeah,
Hi.
you too. Yeah.
You know, yeah. I'm just putting out a tweet that we're live, so people know. Well, and a
Good job.
Snapchat.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Very important. Blast it out to the masses.
Yeah, because I did not do that earlier. I was editing our Mortal Kombat stream, the first part at least. So that's going to probably maybe be up tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe.
And then we'll do the next part and then the final part because there's 3 parts. So if you didn't get a chance to watch our streams on Twitch, shame on you.
Yeah, what the hell?
You should. What's
Yeah.
going on? Why aren't you watching them?
Get with it.
But you can now watch them on YouTube. Well, at least the Mortal Kombat stuff.
Yeah.
And then we'll have, what is it, Mutant Alien Assault?
Super Mutant Alien Assault.
I apologize for not getting the name right.
Come on.
I was close.
Or SMA, if you want to abbreviate it.
SMA.
SMA.
I don't know how I feel
SMA.
about. I don't know if I like that.
It's not the best abbreviation, I guess.
Hey, you want to play some SMA?
SMA.
It
yeah.
sounds like some kind of like hummus, like some kind of like
Sma?
Middle Eastern food.
Yeah.
Want some sma?
It does sound like an exotic food.
Yeah. Or like
I went to so-and-so and I had SMA for the first time. You're like, what?
or like a Mediterranean. Would that be what you call a Mediterranean
Yeah, I
food?
mean,
or
Would you like
be
some
something?
anywhere.
hummus and SMA?
Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
See, like I could totally see that.
Yeah. Would you like some SMA with your goat's testicles? Yeah, sure, I would. Yes, thank you.
Is there like a special name? They don't call them like goat testes. Like what? Do you know what
Yeah,
it's
they-
called? They really do.
I think so.
Like
I've never really
like-
deeply researched the topic, but yeah.
Like when you eat haggis or whatever. It's
All
like
right, we're going to Google. Here we go.
It's like because you don't want me googling because then I might get into a list.
This is going on Go Network computers, just so you know, Dimitri. Sorry.
Antivirus, please.
What
Say
do
like
they call goat testicles?
when you eat them.
So I just. Sorry, I am a child. No,
top,
it's just
top 5 names for goat testicles.
so testicles as food is the first thing that comes up.
Okay.
But then the second thing is just Urban Dictionary goat balls, which
Because
it's just- yeah.
sheep stomach is haggis, right?
Yeah, but that's like haggis is like sheep's stomach combined with a bunch of other stuff.
Sure.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that when they, saute those goat nuts, that they don't just
Yeah.
they add stuff. There's something
so,
to it.
So this is from Wikipedia.
Yeah.
In English, testicles are known by a wide variety of euphemisms, as we know, including stones, Rocky Mountain oysters.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that like buffaloes though?
Right, yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Prairie oysters and sweetbread. Who calls it sweetbread?
They call it like,
Like-
sheep sweetbread, or it's just called sheep.
Some kind of testicles are called sheep sweetbread. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so in like Hindi, they call it kapura.
Okay.
So there you go. If you ask for kapura in India, you're gonna get some
So
testicles.
I guess that would go with what was it? Shmi? What was it?
Sma.
Sma.
Yeah.
Sma and Kapoor. Let's go. It sounds something like on the line.
Sounds like a bad sitcom name.
A little bit. Yeah.
Sma and
The
Kapoor?
Adventures of Sma. Yeah. I don't know.
The Adventures of Sma and Kapoor.
So they're called prairie oysters in Canada.
Okay.
apparently. Yeah, that's what they like to do. In Lebanon, they call it Baid Ganam.
Oh.
That's sheep
I feel like
testicles.
you pronounced that really well.
I think I pronounced it right. I don't know.
It sounds legit.
Baid Ganam. Baid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah, and in Lebanon, it's called Baid Ganam, and that's sheep testicles, not goat. But close.
Okay. So they probably don't do goat.
No, I don't. Well, maybe I don't know. But
Yeah.
so yeah, there's a few of them.
Well, I wouldn't eat them if you paid me.
Oh, I would.
Really?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I don't know.
I don't know. It might taste really good.
I don't think so.
I'm the person that if I eat it first and then you tell me, I'm like, oh, okay, that was pretty good. But I probably wouldn't eat it if you tell me beforehand.
Yeah. Generally, I don't care.
You'll eat anything?
If you tell me what it is beforehand, I'll definitely go in with like, especially if it's something weird. I'll be like, okay. There'll be like a slight hesitation, but I'll still eat it. Yeah.
So you'll try anything once, or you'll eat anything?
I'll try anything once. Yeah.
See, I won't.
Oh yeah. No.
Like
I
if
will.
you were like, this is cow's brain, I'd be
Sure,
like, I'm all set.
No problem. Yeah.
Nope.
I'll try some brain. As long as it's not human, I'll try it. I draw the line there. I will not eat human anything. But
No cannibal stuff. You know.
no. I draw the line there. But animal, sure. Yeah. Testicles, hearts, brains, whatever.
So
That's hardcore.
we got these
Yeah.
really cool Go Network
Yeah, we
stickers
do.
here.
We
And
got
I'm-
some Go Network swag.
I like it. If you see the microphone, look at that nice little Go Network
Yeah.
little.
Yeah.
What do you call these, Dimitri?
Mike flags.
Mic flags. I like it. I like it a lot. So I got some stickers here. I'm going to be playing with them during the whole show because I'm very fidgety.
And the derailment.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, we only have so Dimitri. This might be the first time where well, probably not the first time, but the first time where I say we're gonna end earlier tonight, and we actually do, because we only have 2 segments really planned for the show. So that they could go long, but I don't know.
Maybe.
When has that ever stopped us?
Yeah, it usually doesn't.
But here's the thing: there's no wrestling.
Nope.
There's no Pokemon.
Nope.
There's always Pokemon.
Of course, there's always.
Yeah,
Pokemon.
there's always.
But we're not
going
gonna be. We're not gonna be having a segment on Pokemon.
Now, the only thing we don't know yet is there a list, because that could eat up some time.
I don't think there's a list.
But I don't think there's one of those either. No.
I don't think there's a list.
So
What we consumed no, it's not a list, but it might seem like a list, but it's not a list
okay. Do you
'Cause
want to
it's-
just get into it?
because it's stuff that I did.
Yeah, sure.
So it's not necessarily a list. But
Yeah.
so I'm not prepared currently. So
Okay,
one of you
fine.
have to go, and
All
then
right.
I'll go next.
All right. Well, I'll start with what I consumed, because actually, for once, it's not involving gaming. It's not involving a TV show.
Oh, wow! If
It's not
Dimitri,
involving a movie.
if Dimitri doesn't have a show, then wow,
Yeah.
this is gonna be
Bucking
revolutionary.
the trend a little bit. This is something I literally consumed. So because it's officially fall, finally.
Nope, you lie.
No, it is. It is. Yesterday was the first day of fall, even though it didn't feel like it. Stupid Massachusetts. Anyway, so what I like to do this time of year is I drink pretty much every Oktoberfest I can find on this planet, in this state, whatever. And I started out with Sam Adams, obviously, because it's the default, it's the go-to. And their Oktoberfest is good. They didn't make the same mistake they made, I think it was 2 years ago, where they, like, changed the recipe somehow. Or
I think it was just like a bad batch.
I don't know if it was a bad batch. Yeah, it was not good, though. But no, they're back to normal. It's good. But I also had Leinenkugel's Oktoberfest. And that was interesting to me because I know Leinenkugel for making shandies, not like regular beer. I'm sure they make some actual beers, but for most part they do shandies. So I was intrigued by it. So I tried it out, and it's really good. I would say that, honestly, it's like half a notch below Sam Adams at the moment. It didn't, like, blow me away. It wasn't the best Oktoberfest I've ever had, but it was really good. So if you're looking for a good Oktoberfest to drink, then try Leinenkugel's, because I was certainly surprised to see it, given that I, again, know them mostly for shandies, and this was like a good, solid Oktoberfest. So
I gotta take
It's
you
good.
to that bar in Somerville because there's a lot of Oktoberfest beers there.
yeah, same thing as a, with goat's testicles and stuff. I'm willing to try any Oktoberfest.
See, I'll do that.
Oh yeah. I mean, I guess it's a little bit easier than animal parts, but still, it's good. Check it out.
Yeah. I will maybe.
You should.
I might.
It's probably on tap somewhere around here. Maybe not at like the smaller bars, but Leinenkugels is a pretty big brewery, I think. So you should be able to find it pretty easily. I mean, I found the 6-packs at friggin' Roach Brothers. So
Oh wow.
yeah, it's which I
Yeah.
was surprised because usually their beer selection can be iffy. But yeah,
I usually
there.
don't drink beer at home alone, so I don't know if I would go out and buy it. So it would have to be at some place, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I think once I start drinking at home alone, I'm gonna open up like a Pandora's box of. Then I'm just
Yeah.
gonna maybe drink all the time.
you can't just like have one and
I don't know.
I mean that's what I do.
I don't know. But alone,
After a long day, a
Yeah,
beer or
why
two
not?
with dinner, as you're just sitting on the couch watching TV.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, unless you have the potential to open Pandora's box, but most people are just
Yeah.
okay drinking
Oh,
a
yeah.
beer or two.
yeah.
I mean,
I
look,
don't know.
if you're gonna make me watch Bears Redskins on Monday night, then yeah, I'm gonna need a beer to get through some of that. So, and also some segments of Raw, I needed a beer to get through. So yeah, I don't know. I usually only drink like one, maybe two, if I'm really had a long day. But yeah, it's good. But anyway, that's what I consumed.
Well, as you said, it is fall officially.
Officially
What
now.
was it? The
yeah.
23rd is the first day, right? Yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
So, as there's Oktoberfests, there is haunted houses. So I went to my second haunted house of the season. My first time going to this place. So Canopy Lake Park has their Scream Fest.
Ooh, spooky.
And it's, according to them, 5 terrifying haunted houses.
Okay. You said according to them, so I'm
Acco-
guessing that's inaccurate somehow.
According to them.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, I've never been to a theme park for haunted houses. Like, I know, like, Universal Studios in Florida has, like, a big one.
Isn't Six Flags like really famous for that?
Yeah, Six Flags does one too.
Yeah, I'm all set with that.
But yeah, Universal does Halloween Horror Fest.
I think the Six Flags one's like $72 or something. So they're probably
Gracious.
not getting my money,
Yeah,
especially after this.
Can
so-
take that and shove it. Yeah.
So I never really I usually just stick to going to actually like their haunted houses, and they're only open to be a haunted house.
Yeah.
So I've kind of stayed away from the theme parks because I know like Universal, even though it's really cool and everyone wants to go, even I still do want to go to Universal just because it's Universal and I want to, experience it. But I've been told that it's like basically you're like one big conga line going
Yeah,
through,
pretty much.
and that's crappy to me.
Yeah,
Like
it's
I'm
not
not a
great.
big fan of that.
Yeah.
Like there's no point then. Like
Sure.
so I felt this was gonna be like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's a big theme park. They close kind of early for a haunted house. I was going into it. I was not ready for. I was not expecting anything good.
Yeah.
At least I believe prices for it was $44,
All right.
but
Yeah.
we had a coupon for $5 off.
So $39.
So $39, which
Okay.
is
Eh,
okay.
Yeah.
It's all right. Most
It's up there, but
I mean, most haunted houses are 25 to 30 probably.
yeah.
And this is, has 5 terrifying haunted
5.
attractions.
Yeah.
So 5.
Or so we think.
I mean, there is 5.
There are 5. Okay.
There are
all
there
right.
there
Oh.
is 5. You do
Okay.
get 5.
So they're not actually lying.
So
Okay,
you get
yeah.
5.
Okay,
They're
good.
just
Yeah.
not really terrifying.
Yeah.
So when I went in, they have like little scare areas around.
Yeah.
So we walk in, after paying for our ticket and all that. What's cool is most of their rides are still open. So if you're a Canopy Lake Park kind of guy or girl, you can still go on the rides.
Sure.
I've only been there once in my life prior to this, so I didn't really care too much for the rides. I was legit just there for the haunted stuff.
I don't go on rides, so yeah.
Like ever?
I try to avoid them.
Oh.
I don't like being suspended up in the air. So
Okay.
it's not a big thing for me.
So you're not like a Disney guy or a.
No, I think
Well, Disney has regular rides.
Disney
you
has
They don't
like
have roller coasters.
the Rock and Roller Coaster at Disney. That was fun. I liked that.
So you would
but that
I won't go on anything that goes upside down.
oh, see, like for the Tower of Terror stuff. Yeah, f that. You're not getting me on that thing.
That's the only ride I did not do, and I went to Disney.
I won't do it. No.
I did it just because they changed it to Guardians, and I don't know if I'd do it again.
Yeah, and I won't go on Space Mountain because somebody got beheaded on there. So
Okay,
all set.
that doesn't count.
Everybody dies on a ride. Every ride has a death.
Yeah, that's why I usually don't go on them.
Oh well, I don't
Screw
know.
that.
I found that out like my first time going on it.
I did too.
Like as soon as they strapped me in, they were
Yeah.
like, "By the way."
I was in line with my girlfriend at the time, and she was like, someone got beheaded on here, right? And I was like, we're leaving this line right now, right? And I walked out. I was like, nah.
So you didn't go on it?
No, I didn't go on it.
Oh, it was awesome.
Yeah.
It was cool.
I was all set. I'm like, nope, that's it. We're done.
So, 5 terrifying haunted houses. We walk in the park. They have like little scare areas. So it's this little animatronic guy getting electrocuted or whatever. Generally you'll see like animatronic things in haunted houses all the time.
Yeah.
But it's super dark. You can't really see it. I'm just kind of like, I can't even see this dude getting like toasted. Like,
yeah.
So like I go a little closer because I was thinking maybe like the light bulb went out because I'm assuming you'd want to see like it'd be flashing so you could see like the dude getting electrocuted.
Yeah.
So I move a little closer to like look, and it was actually like a legit dude.
Yeah.
So he like busted out of the seat and like ran at me, and I screamed.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So
yeah.
I was like, all right. I was like, this is a nice start. Like maybe I was wrong.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
No.
So 5 houses. The first house we went to was called the Culling. Their little blurb about it is, who are they? Where did they come from? And why are they here?
Aliens?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you because it was trash.
Okay.
So it's basically like you're walking through like this weird town. And
Yeah.
so generally, like for a haunted house to be good to me, they got to have good aesthetic, like good makeup, good props. They got to at least get me jumping a little bit, get me a little scared.
Sure. Yeah.
And they got to at least not push you through the house. I don't want a conga line. So, I want the house to last a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So they got to last a little bit. They got to look cool, and they got to actually scare you a little bit. So you go through the Culling. It's basically like, I guess, like this crazy satanic church type thing.
Yeah.
So like that was like a cool moment. Like you kind of walk through this like church with all the pews, and you see all these satanic people or whatever, and they're like, praying to some like demon or whatever. And then when you walk in the next room, this animatronic demon like pops out at you.
Oh, all right.
But I guess they either didn't have it set right, or they pushed us, like the group before us wasn't right in front of us, whatever. But as soon as we walked in, the demon was like resetting himself back.
Oh, man.
And I was just like,
yeah, that's bad.
that's down. That's
not
down.
good. Yeah.
So the Culling was kind of trash.
Mm-hmm.
And they really enjoy their fog machines.
Yeah.
So you couldn't really see anything the whole way
Like
through.
a little too much. Yeah.
Like too much. Like
Yeah.
it was just fog, and then you go into this little church, and then it's this little demon dude who's going. Well, he's not. He was a big demon dude.
Yeah.
Who's going back into like his little hole,
Mm.
and then you're outside, but it goes right into the next one.
Yeah.
So the next one was called Facility 235, and it was basically like a military facility that I guess they messed up something, and there's like zombie-esque looking things now.
Okay.
Or I guess like radiation went over, like they messed something up. Radiation like affected everybody, and everyone's like radiation crazy.
Yeah.
So you're walking through, and they're just like, oh, watch out, hazmat suits. They don't tell us to watch out for the fog machines because you can't see anything because
No.
there's so much fog in there.
Yeah.
And then there's this one moment, you walk into a room, so it's me and my group of friends. We walk into the room, and this woman's like, you got to press the red button, or, you won't be able to survive. So I'm like, seriously, can I press the red button? Because, like, sometimes they're just, like, telling you, like,
The
like
with
the
you. Yeah.
church thing. Like, he was like, oh, to have a seat. And, like, I was like, can I legitimately sit? And he was like,
Like, no, yeah.
He was like, "Get out of here,
It's
kid!"
just,
Like,
it's just a line moving along.
so she's like, legit, like, press the red button. So
Yeah.
I do. I press it, and things start going crazy. And it's like, oh man, I just messed everything up.
Yeah.
So we're walking through this next corridor, and there's like this creepy like radiation dude, and he had the best chance to scare us because they flash a light in your eyes so you can't see anything for a second, and then he was just a little bit late.
Mm.
So he like came to pop out and nobody was there.
Yeah.
And we're just like, all right, this sucks. So we walk through that house. We look at the time, and it took us 10 minutes to walk through both houses.
That's pretty quick.
It's awful.
Yeah.
So we're just like, all right, 2 out of 5 trash.
Yeah.
Hands down trash. So then we're hearing that like there's this like clown house, like it looks like a big top when you go into it, like a circus type
Yeah.
thing with like a big clown face, and it's called Carnivis. And I guess like people were saying like, oh, that's the best one. Like we were talking to people in line and said they're like, oh, that's the best one. You want to go to Carnivis? Like, and I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I trust that Carnivis is gonna be good.
Yeah.
So we go to Carnivis next. Carnivis was the only good one.
Okay.
Was the only one that was like good.
Yeah.
It wasn't even great. It was just good
It was solid.
to
yeah.
my,
Your
so we go in.
standards, yeah.
You don't have a lot of fog. There's really the makeup's really good. The props are pretty good. My buddy Mike, who goes to every haunted house with me, got scared 4 times.
Okay.
So that's a lot. Like generally, I haven't seen him get jumped that many times. Like, So I was like, 4 times. Like, they didn't really get me. I think they got me like maybe once. And I was like, whoa, 4 times. Like, so when we walked out, we were like, what do you think? He was like, oh, it was great. I was like, yeah, they got you 4 times. Like, it better be great to you. Like,
Yeah.
but it was good. I'd say it was good.
Okay.
And then, like, everyone was like hyping up this next one, like the Canopy Lake Hotel. It's supposed to be this like creepy hotel, but again, they decided to invest in the fog machines again.
Jeez. Yeah, they like their fog.
They
huh?
like their fog, so you
Okay.
couldn't really see anything.
Yeah.
It was kind of short. Again, not
Yeah.
good. And then finally, the last attraction is called The Village. It says, take a stroll and you may never leave.
Original.
So you go through like this creepy looking like chapel, but it's different from like that one where you were just like, it looked like you were just in like the church room.
Yeah.
This is the outside of the chapel that you're like walking through. So you're like walking through the woods, and it could have been good, but they pushed the next group like right behind, like rushed because it was
Yeah.
getting close to closing time. So they like rushed the next group. So they right into us, and then like they had a screamer.
Yeah.
So like they were just like constantly screaming.
Oh God.
Yeah.
It's always good.
And then we ran into the group in front of us who also had a screamer. So they would scream, and then you'd kind of have an idea of when something was coming out at
Yeah.
you. So it was just, I don't know. Maybe it could have been good if they didn't rush us.
Yeah.
But yeah. Canopy Lake Screamfest trash.
Yeah. For $39 doesn't sound
Don't
worth
go.
It.
I
No.
would not recommend it to anybody. I wouldn't recommend going to any theme park, haunted things, unless you're going to Universal for Horror Nights.
Yeah.
But it was not good. It was not a good time. Not worth
Doesn't
it.
sound like it. No.
Yeah, it was not worth
Doesn't
it.
sound worth the money at least.
No.
Like if you said like you spent $20 on it, I'd be like, okay, maybe.
I still $20
You know?
is steep for that too.
Yeah. But like 40? Get out of here. Yeah, no way.
I mean, well, usually it's 44, so we had
Right.
$5 off, so it would
Yeah.
have been even more. I mean, 5 attractions is a lot. If the houses were longer, or like 10 minutes for 2 houses is trash.
That's too
like
quick.
10 minutes should be like the minimum of like a house.
Yeah.
The minimum. They should be
Right.
at least a little longer. Like there's one in I want to say like near Providence that says it's like 45 minutes long, and I'm just like, I don't believe that. No way it's 45 minutes long.
But if it were, that'd be cool.
well, I'll probably go to it at some point, but
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called. But they say it's 45 minutes. And I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe that.
No, maybe not. But you're right. 10 minutes for 2 houses.
For 2, not
At-
just
Yeah,
one,
not
2.
1, 2. Yeah. At
And
that price is absurd.
yeah, and you couldn't really see anything. It was not good.
Yeah.
It sucked. It blew.
I wonder if like they used so much fog because they knew they didn't have all the kinks worked out. They didn't want you to see it.
So that's another thing too. It was opening night.
Yeah.
So Fairtown's the one that's 45 minutes long.
Fairtown. Okay.
Fairtown and Seekonk, Mass. So
All right.
they say the longest haunted house in Rhode Island and Massachusetts.
I mean, that's yeah. Okay. I would
So-
imagine it would be.
I don't know if I believe that.
Yeah.
So, well. But yeah, that might have been it. I'm getting tired of going on opening nights, I guess.
Doesn't sound worth it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, Spooky World wasn't terrible, but I think it would have been great if we didn't go opening. Well, I don't know. That first house could have just sucked at Spooky World,
Yeah.
but the Hayride would have definitely been better because it's usually always really good. So, yeah, it's like you're rolling the dice when you go on opening night because it's either they're all set and they got everything planned out, or they're still working on things and they're seeing like, maybe, oh, did the placement work here? Like, should we place an actor here? Should we
Yeah.
place an actor there? And I
Was
think
the timing right on this one?
right.
Yeah.
I think you need I think if it was an opening night, maybe that animatronic demon that popped out maybe would have popped out at the right time
yeah.
and probably would have scared me because
Yeah.
it looked good. It was really cool.
Yeah.
And I was just like, well, he's going back into his hole. He's like,
Yeah.
he's scared of me.
Sure.
But yeah, do not go to. I would not recommend going to Scream Fest. Honestly, though, I don't think it would have been much better even if it wasn't opening. Like Spooky World, at least I feel if it wasn't opening night, it probably would have definitely been better. This,
Yeah.
I feel, it's probably around what it is.
Yeah.
It might be. It might not be trash. It might be just like, eh. But I don't see it being like good or great or
No. Yeah.
yeah. No, I stay away from haunted attractions at theme parks unless you're going to Horror Nights. Dimitri, how about you? What'd you do?
Oh, my turn.
Yeah, you still get to go.
Well, I watched. No, I'm joking. Actually, no. I did two things.
Oh,
So, we were talking last time. I don't believe it was on the show, but Jason and I were talking about local bars.
Oh yeah.
oh,
So I actually went out and checked out the newly renovated bar that's in the middle of nowhere, called the Patriot.
Oh yeah.
oh! You went to the
The
Patriot,
new Patriot.
the new
I did.
the new and improved Patriot.
I did, yes.
How was it?
Yeah.
Better than the old one.
Yeah.
Really, the old? I thought the old one was like epic. I loved the old one.
It was epic for a bad reason.
Yeah. It was epic because you could get free drinks.
Oh, I thought the old
It was
one was
basically
great.
a dive bar.
Yeah, it
They
was- Yeah.
they cleaned it up. They redid the walls. They have an actual menu. It looks good. They even have like half of it's a bar and half of it's like dining. So they really tried.
Yeah.
There's a weird smell in it though.
Is there?
Which I can't get.
I haven't been there in a couple of months, so I don't know.
Maybe they cleaned the bathroom that day or something, or I don't know what it was, but there was a weird
Either
smell.
that or it's slowly morphing back into the old Patriot.
Maybe you'll see
Yeah.
like stuff coming off the walls,
Yeah.
morphing back into it. It's basic, nothing crazy. It's definitely better than the old one.
Yeah.
I would not eat there.
Oh, I was just about to ask. Did
But
you get any food there?
I did
No?
not. I only got drinks.
Okay.
What'd
Yeah.
you get for drinks?
Just a beer.
Yeah.
Was it nicely priced?
It was all right. I mean, it was about average, maybe
Okay.
a little below average.
Hmm.
I might go back a second time and see if that smell is there. If it's not, I might try the food.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, but other than that, what else? I watched an anime called Sword Art Online.
Sword Art Online is one of the best animes around.
I've actually heard of that one. Yeah.
I've talked about it on the show. It's actually won an award on the show, actually.
Which is why when I saw it on Hulu, I decided to watch it.
Do you watch it from the beginning?
I did.
Okay.
Wait, the beginning?
Because there's 3 seasons.
Yes. No, I'm starting at 1.
Okay.
When
good,
I
good,
watch
good.
stuff, I start at 1. I don't start in the middle. There's no point in doing that.
Because they don't call it like season 1, season 2.
No,
they
it's
just,
it's 1, 2, 3.
they on Hulu they do?
Yeah, it's
'Cause-
online. It's regular, then Sword Art Online 2, then Sword Art Online 3.
Oh, okay. Because I think
And
normally,
there's like 3 movies too.
it's just Sword Art Online something.
And there's like a name
Like
to
the
it.
newest season is Sword Art Online Alicization.
Yeah, so that's something that's in my
And
queue
that's
at-
the 3rd
as well.
season.
But yeah, so I'm watching that as well. I'm about halfway through it.
And the new season's about to start soon. Alicization War of the Underworld. is
I
coming.
feel like it got out of control really fast, but
Sounds intense.
It's a really good show. It's one of my favorites.
it is. It's a cool concept. I mean, it's a concept that's been explored before, but it's not too bad.
So if you don't know what Sword Art Online is and you didn't listen to the episode where we talked about it, basically the first season is a bunch of people going to like an MMORPG with like a rig, like a reality rig basically, and you full dive into the game. So you're like laying on a bed and you're fully integrated into the game, but they get trapped in the game.
Basically, the Matrix.
Think about that. Think of like if you were playing a VR game. You know how you're normally in a VR game and it's just like what you see, but this is like a VR game where you're fully integrated into the game, so you feel everything. And if you die in the game, you die in real life. When you find out, like once they're trapped in the game, like the guy who made the game's like a nut, and he like rigs it so everyone that's logged in is trapped now, and the only way you can get out is if you beat the game.
Yeah. Okay.
And if you die in the game, you're dead in real life.
Yeah, you die in real life. Yeah.
It like fries your brain or whatever. So
Okay.
the first season is them trying to get out of this game,
Okay.
or everybody in the main character trying to get out of the game, and it's awesome. I think it's really good. It's a really good show. So
Cool.
Yeah, 4th season's coming out.
Well,
soon.
it's on Hulu, so watch it.
Yeah, you should. I mean, I watch it on Adult Swim like I always do in Toonami. So
I feel like it's more censored that way.
what do you mean?
Toonami might censor it or cut certain scenes out or something. I don't know.
I don't think so. I think they do a pretty good job. They let a lot of things slide. It airs really late at night too.
All right.
Yeah, I mean they swear and stuff. I guess if they showed like a titty or something, they'd probably block it. But I don't think you're gonna see really titties in there.
Probably not. No.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it'd be too censored. Yeah, I don't know. That's where I watch it though. When you watch it? Was it subbed or dubbed?
Dubbed.
Oh,
I have to watch it dubbed because I have to pay attention to other things. So I usually have it up on like second monitor or something and watching it. So
maybe I would watch it then. Because a lot of stuff I don't know.
Hulu has both. Most of the time Hulu has both subbed and dubbed.
Oh, that's cool then. That's good to know. I don't own Hulu, but maybe I'll get it.
Yeah.
Well, if I get the Disney thing, Hulu's packaged with it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I probably will have Hulu at some point. But yeah. One Punch Man Season 2 is about to come on.
Season 2 Part 2, because Season 2 already came out. It was only about
Well,
halfway done.
On Toonami, it's about to come on.
Oh, okay.
So I'm about to see that.
Again, I don't consider Toonami a real thing, so.
Okay. Well, I do.
You know it's been out for like 6 months, right?
Yeah.
Sure. That's fine.
I've already seen it.
I know you have.
Okay.
That's fine. But I'd rather watch it dubbed. I don't want to watch it subbed.
Okay.
I've explained this many times.
I know.
Yeah,
Not that
yeah.
not the fact that I don't want to read it, but with One Punch Man, with a comedy, especially a comedic anime, I feel like you lose the comedy in the translation. So without reading the stuff, it's like the Japanese humor, where when they dub it, they kind of maybe make it a little easier to be humorous for an American. I feel.
I thought it was pretty good. So.
I feel like it wouldn't be as funny if you.
I'm not gonna spoil it for you. Never mind.
Okay, I heard a lot of people saying that it sucked.
It's not as good as the first season.
And I heard graphically, like, the animation blows.
I wouldn't say
Because they changed
it's
animation
different.
houses.
Yeah, it's different. It's not the same.
See, I don't know if I'm going to like that.
The worst part is, for me, it ends randomly.
But it's only half a season, though, right? They
Yes.
split it?
Yes.
So how many episodes is it?
12? 13?
So it's going to be 24 then?
I don't know exactly how many episodes, but there is more coming. They just haven't put it out yet. But it just kind of randomly ends, which annoys me.
Are we going to have to wait, like, 2 years? Like,
Maybe. Well, last time was like 4 years.
You might have to. Yeah.
But I think you should watch One Punch Man, Jason. I think you like it.
Oh, another anime for me to watch. I still haven't watched Death Note yet.
yeah, one anime at a time, Dimitri.
Yeah, I mean, come on. It's been like 3 weeks.
It depends on what One Punch Man is more humor. Death Note is more serious and like drama and. thriller.
Yeah, there's a lot of good shows coming out right now.
Oh,
It's
and
gonna be
Sword
tough.
Art Online and
yeah.
Dragon Ball Z.
Sure.
And
Well, I've watched Dragon Ball Z.
yeah,
It was ages ago. Yeah. But that's the only Dragon Ball I've watched is That one.
Okay.
So
Well, all right.
all the new stuff, Super or whatever the hell. Yeah,
Super's good.
Nah,
I haven't watched that either.
I'm probably not going to.
Oh,
So.
well.
Just don't ever watch One Piece because you will never finish it.
No, isn't that the one that has like 9,000 episodes or
Yeah.
something stupid?
It's
yeah.
still going.
Yeah, it's no thanks.
Part of me always I'll get in like this little mode where I'm like, I want to watch One Piece because so many people love it. And it's so good. According to anybody who like watches it, they love it. Like, and
Yeah, but it's impossible to get into from the beginning.
I watched like the first, I think, 80 episodes maybe.
Whoa, jeez.
80. Wow, I only watched
You
the first
put quite a
5.
I
dent in
think
it
it
then.
was. It might have not have been 80. It might have been a little less. It might have been like 50. And I was really into it at first, and then I couldn't find certain episodes, and then I was like, "Yeah, I give up." Like, so I guess it wasn't that great. I don't know.
Mm.
But part of me is like always like, "Oh, I really want to check it out," but I don't think I will. So,
No.
It's impossible to catch up, so.
Yeah, no, you won't be able to.
and I was watching it on like weird websites
Yeah.
that like
exactly.
takes like you get like 50,000 pop-ups before you can watch it. and-
Yeah, that would just annoy me.
Yeah, so it sucks. So that's partly why Toonami. They don't screw me like that.
All right.
So yeah, I
Awesome.
don't see anything for One Punch Man season 2 part 2 or whatever because I'm interested when it comes out.
That's unfortunate. It's probably going to be a while.
It'll be
It
years.
better not.
Oh.
That'll be annoying. I'll be really pissed.
It is.
Well, I don't think they care if they piss you off. so.
Are they calling it season 2 or is it just season 3?
Uh-oh.
I don't know because
Why
here it
don't you
says
ask them. I don't know.
Yeah, right. Yeah, send them an email.
here it says season 3, and they're saying the later half of 2020.
Oh, that's in a year.
Yeah,
Yeah, 1 year
All right.
essentially.
or 2021. It says.
Yeah, that date might continue to be pushed back,
Yeah, see,
or
because
2022.
that's why I was wondering because like generally if they have a season split, they've already started recording it, so it comes out like with Attack on Titan, you got like half a season, and then it ended in like say April, and then you got the second half of it like in October or something
What's
like
the point
that.
of cutting the seasons anyway?
Yeah, that seems dumb to me too. I mean,
I think they do it partly because they're either waiting for the manga to go so they don't give you filler, or they're just waiting. You know, the animation quality that they start it, but they can't continue, so they have to like give it a little time.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Gotham used to do that crap too. They used to cut their seasons.
A lot
in half.
of, but partly like I know like the Flash does it, and
Yeah.
partly because they film during holidays, so they got to cut it so they can like take the time off for the holidays.
Yeah, sure.
And then they come back like after, so obviously they gotta, cut it at some point.
Yeah.
But I think it's that. And
I
plus,
guess so.
those seasons start in like October and they end in like May or something.
I know, that's what I mean. Yeah,
It's like insane,
They
like
take
how
like a
long
2 month
they go.
break.
Right? Yeah.
It's weird. I don't know.
Yeah. Arrow and Flash. It also could just be networks too.
Yeah, I don't know if
It
Fox
could just
does
be
that
like Fox
regularly.
and WB and all those networks just cut their shows to make them last longer or something. Because I think like NBC and stuff does that.
Yeah,
So I think it just might be a network thing
it
too.
must be.
I don't know.
Because like FX doesn't. They don't.
Right.
They don't cut their shows. So.
But-
Because they actually care.
yeah,
But
well,
most of their
and-
shows are like what,
and they
10,
actually
12,
put out good shows.
10 or 12 episodes maybe.
Yeah, usually. 10
Where
to 12.
these should, like Gotham and all those are like 20, 25.
Yeah,
or
Gotham was a
something.
lot. Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
15 plus. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. We should get somebody that does TV shows on.
TV production. Yeah.
Should get Mark Guggenheim on again and ask him like, why do you guys
There you
cut
go.
shows?
Yeah. I've been watching one of his shows recently, actually.
What?
Carnival Row,
Oh,
that he's involved in Amazon Prime. It's pretty good.
we should get him back on the show.
Yeah, we should. Yeah.
Should. So yeah, we're gonna take a short little break, and then we'll be back to talk. What are we gonna talk first? We're gonna stay tuned. You'll find out.
We'll pick something out of a hat.
No, we have the show planned. It's either movies or video games, but I'm not sure which one I want to talk about more first, because they both kind of piss me off or I don't really care. I mean, I care and I don't care. I don't know. But you guys want to hear us talk about them, so stay tuned.
Have you always wanted to make your own podcast? Or had dreams of becoming the next social media influencer? Don't let office space and equipment be what gets between you and your dreams. New studio space is now available through the Go Network. The Go Network is a multimedia broadcast company that currently hosts live radio shows and podcasts. With microphones to fit all guests, the ability to video record interviews, a stage for band performances, and an editing suite to put your audio and video content to the next level. The Go Network will provide assistance with producing, editing, sponsorship outreach, marketing, and more. You can create the podcast or web series you want with the lower price tag. Visit our studio location in Norwood or our audio suite in Canton. For more information, call us at 857-445-0424 or email us at info@gonet.com. That's info@geauxnet.com.
Has your computer seen better days? Is it always freezing and lagging? Are you constantly plagued with pop-ups and viruses? Are you not able to get any work done? You don't need a new computer. You need Phoenix Technology Support. With just one call to Phoenix Technology Support, you will never have to stress over the hassles of taking your computer to a repair shop again. Just leave your computer right where it is and let us come directly to you. Phoenix Technology Support has over 10 years of experience in the industry of customer support and IT solutions, and it's the best place for help with all of your home or business electronics. From gaming systems to tablet setups, smartphones to smart TVs, even business servers and emails. We will help set up or troubleshoot almost any technology in your home or office. So next time you think your technology is at the end of its life, have it rise from the ashes like a phoenix by calling Phoenix Technology Support at 617-658-3240. That's 617-658-3240, or go to www.phoenixtechboston.com.
Aren't you tired of your plain white walls? Do you ever wonder why you feel uninspired at the office or feel like your home lacks character? It's always the same boring walls over and over again. Well, it's time for a change. Visit walldecor3d.com and order wall panels that will turn your walls into beautiful and extravagant looking accent walls. The 3D wall panels give an extra dimension and complement just about any room. Their current selection includes plant fiber wall paneling, MDF wood wall panels, mosaic real wood paneling, and thin slate stone veneer. Remember, that's walldecor3d.com. Order now and add some depth to your life.
Hey Dan, you're a gamer. What is the comfort level of where you are playing?
Comfort does not exist in the gaming world. After several hours, you push through the pain.
You need Edge.
Edge?
Extended duration gaming equipment. Do you like your headset?
Let me guess. I have to drop hundreds of dollars for the newest, most comfortable headset.
No, sir. Keep your headset and let Edge make it better. Add a soft top made from 100% plush sheepskin wool to eliminate top of the head pressure.
So I can keep my lucky headset?
Keep them and your backups, but let Edge give them an upgrade. What about the seating arrangements?
At a tournament, you get a metal folding chair, which is great if I want to knock out a professional wrestler. Terrible if I have to sit in it for hours at a time.
Just like Edge upgraded your headset, now they're going to upgrade your chair with Soft Seat. No more fidgeting around trying to get comfortable, no more pain in your back, shoulders, and butt. Turn any chair into a comfortable gaming station. Go to edgeprogaming.com, type in the code GONETWORK, and receive discounts on your entire purchase. Take your gaming to the edge. When I'm feeling sluggish, I'm not looking for the jittery feeling of coffee. I'm reaching for Neurosonic, the only energy drink I trust to keep me going. Neurosonic is just one of the great drinks in the Neurofunctioning Beverages line. When I'm stressing an interview, Neuro Bliss keeps me cool, calm, and collected. And when it's time to call it a night, I don't want sleeping pills and all the crazy after effects you hear about. I want Neuro Sleep to help me drift off to dreamland. Neuro drinks are surprisingly low calorie and full of the healthiest and most efficacious vitamins and minerals. Artificial flavors and colors don't work for them, and neither should they for you, so they don't allow them in their drinks. To find a store near you that carries Neuro, go to drinkneuro.com or visit amazon.com to order a 12-pack. Neuro, drink with a purpose.
If you're just hearing about Monk Therapeutic Air for the first time, it's a recyclable diffuser that promotes mood change and life-enhancing effects through our custom blends of essential oils and the ancient practice of aromatherapy. Monk is the simplest aromatherapy device in history. You don't have to know anything about essential oils. We do all that for you. Simply pick the way you want to feel, open your Monk, and breathe in as your Monk diffuses an eclectic blend of essential oils and wild plant extracts. Monk is available in 7 different blends, all of which are organic, natural, and free of nicotine, tobacco, or artificial chemicals. Visit monq.com to learn more.
Are you in need of stickers, be it for personal or business use? Then you need to go to stickeryou.com right now. That's stickeryou.com. Sticker U is passionate about providing you and your business with the highest quality custom stickers, labels, decals, and iron-ons. They can even make you temporary tattoos. If you want to stick out from the competition, then you need Sticker U, as Sticker U provides the best platform in the world to create custom products that make you stick.
In a world filled with many distractions, would it be incredible to find a way to get lost in your own choosing? Do you love to hear crisp audio from your favorite podcasts? Have you ever felt like the soundtrack to a movie or video game would sound greater if there was a better way to deliver sound? Bear Dynamic closed-back studio headphones are a perfect tool for any sound enthusiast. Plug in your Bear Dynamic headphones and go on an audio escape. The Bear Dynamic DT770 Pro headphones are a favorite amongst music producers, sound engineers, and broadcasters all over the world. If you're not prepared to compromise on studio sound, visit www.beardynamic.com. That's www.beardynamic.com and get your own pair now. Whether for home or on the go, it is the right product for every need.
Do you love delicious high-protein snacks? Do you love low sodium? Then you are going to love Skrizzly Adams Beef Jerky. My signature brand of beef jerky has the lowest sodium in the entire marketplace and completely destroys all its competitors in the taste department. Order now at SkrizzlyAdamsBeefJerky.com. That's SkrizzlyAdams beefjerky.com. This is American recording artist Skrizzly Adams, and I guarantee you're gonna love my meat.
All right, Rifters, we are back here on the Go Network. And I'm not sure if you can hear the theme, but if you can hear it, it's Batman. So we're going to be talking about the new rumored castings for DC's next Batman movie that has nothing to do with the Joker. I'm not going to talk about the Joker at all until it comes out.
Until it wins an Oscar.
It's not going to win an Oscar.
I hope it does.
It's not.
I hope it does, just for
It
comedy's
is
sake.
absolute trash. It's not. So, when it comes out, maybe I'll talk about it again. I don't know if I'm going to see. I'm definitely not seeing an opening weekend because I'm not letting them get any like awards, or I'm not going to contribute to them.
Yeah.
If they do,
You
I
don't
don't
wanna feel their box office score.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it will. It probably will do well the first week.
Oh, yeah.
Just because there's so much speculation if it's going to be good or bad. And then, like, right now, everything's just so, damn it, we're talking about it. All right, I'm not talking about it. We're going to be talking about the Batman. So, the Batman is going to be the next DC Batman movie. It's the, whatever, how many timed Batman movie to come out.
Yeah.
What is it, like the 5th or 6th?
Oh, I don't even
You
know.
had Keaton,
Yeah.
Kilmer,
Yeah.
Clooney,
I feel like there was one.
Christian.
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale.
But wasn't there one between
I feel like there's one in
Keaton,
between.
Kilmer, and no, because Clooney did too.
Clooney did too. That's right.
Adam West.
That's a. We're talking about movies here.
Yeah.
Well, I guess there was a Batman.
There was technically yeah. So, but
recent.
Yeah.
So,
I guess it'd be the.
they rebooted it and then Affleck. So
Yeah.
you've
Forgot
had
about that.
you've had 4 people as Batman. So this
Yeah.
is going to be your 5th,
Fifth Batman.
portrayal of Batman.
Yeah. Right.
I already don't agree with it. I'm not a
big
fan of
fan either.
my Batman to be sparkly or shiny or whatever.
I want my Batman to at least be a good actor and not overrated.
So a lot of people that I know when I posted it on the Facebook page, a lot of people clapped back at me. Am I using that term correctly?
Was one of them Sam? I could see Sam being a big Robert Pattinson. You didn't see this indie film he did in 2015 that won the whatever Sundance.
He didn't really
blah, blah, blah
clap
award.
back, but he was like, he's actually not a bad actor. But a lot of people are like, "You're an idiot. He's such a good actor. You just don't watch any of his
So I agree
films."
with that take. He's not a bad actor. He's just not a very good one either.
Sure, and I'm not going to watch his indie films that
No.
only-
That apparently all blew from what I've heard.
So I've heard he's done a lot of really good films.
yeah.
I don't know. His recent films I hear are amazing, but it's like I have no interest in watching them.
No, they all look really
So,
bad. Yeah.
Let me pull them up real quick.
Because, like, I've heard the opposite. I've heard a lot of the indie films he did were overrated and were trash. That, like, they might have won, like, film festival awards, but if you actually sat down and watched it, you'd be like, this is awful.
So like The Joker.
No.
Yeah.
No, not like the Joker.
Joker's
You can't
gonna-
say that yet. It hasn't come out yet.
It won its a festival award.
Well,
it's
you
going to
know,
be the same.
It's
So I'm just pulling up his
filmography.
his filmography. What was it? The Lost City of Z is something that a lot of people are really like harping
Okay.
about.
Yeah.
It's about some dude that goes to like the rainforest or something
Neat.
to like look for it.
Yeah.
I'm like, cool.
Cool. Yeah. No. Okay. I
So
don't know.
yeah,
Didn't he do one about a circus with Christoph Waltz?
yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah. Because that was like a big deal when the commercials for that one came out, and I heard it was awful. For it to be,
He did
Like-
Water for Elephants
that's the one. That's the one with Christoph
Is
Waltz.
that it?
Yeah.
with yes, a lot of people loved that.
Really?
I thought.
Okay. I don't know. I heard it was not good. Like, I heard people saying, like, it was actually Christoph Waltz's worst movie, too. Which,
Whoa.
That's surprising.
I
to me,
wouldn't
'cause,
doubt
like,
it. I don't think he's a great actor.
Who?
So,
Pattinson, you mean?
oh,
right?
Waltz is he's
Waltz
great.
is phenomenal. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you're not in almost every Quentin Tarantino movie in like the last like couple years.
Yeah.
Last decade maybe. If you suck.
And
So
you should have been in that last James Bond movie more, but whatever.
I haven't watched a James Bond movie in a long time.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think I guess hot take, well not hot take, but hot thing. I've never watched a full James Bond movie. Like I'll
Not
watch
one?
some of it and I'll just be like,
Wow.
yeah.
Not any of them, huh?
No,
Oh,
nope, never finished one.
Wow.
I just
okay.
don't like them. Don't think they're that good.
Not your thing, huh?
I tried Connery. I tried what was it, Pierce Brosnan?
Pierce Brosnan, who was my personal favorite Bond, but yeah.
Couldn't
Wow,
get into it.
okay.
I didn't see any of the new. Was Daniel Craig
So if I had to recommend one, I'd say Casino Royale.
with
That
Daniel
one,
Craig?
Yeah, that one I think you could get through.
I've seen like parts of it, but
Okay.
it was because it was when I worked at Best Buy and they had it's on the TVs.
Yeah,
So I've seen like
because
action
that's got
scenes or something.
Mads Mikkelsen is your villain. He's awesome.
He's cool. He's
And the guy who we're gonna get into it, but Jeffrey Wright plays Felix Leiter, who's like James Bond's like buddy.
good. Okay.
He's in it, so yeah.
So the Batman's set to come out in 2021, I believe.
The Batman.
The Batman. And there's so many rumors about it. I've been told that I've read that it's gonna be him as a younger Batman.
Yeah.
I read that it's gonna be he's gonna be younger because Pattinson's younger than Affleck anyways.
Yeah, right.
But are they gonna really push it that he's a young, like just starting out as
I
Batman?
mean, Pattinson still looks like he's 16. So,
I don't know
yeah.
if I want a year one Batman. I don't know if I don't need
Rookie
that.
Batman?
I don't
Yeah.
I don't need a origin story again. How many
No,
times do I gotta
God.
watch his parents get gunned
I know,
down?
right? Like we get it. Yeah.
All set. Like, and then I heard that it might be adapting The Long Halloween, which is one of my favorite Batman stories.
Okay.
So then they have I'm like, Long Halloween.
Sure.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe it'll be good. And the director's supposed to be really good. Like, isn't Matt Reeves really a good director?
I've
like,
heard, yeah, I've heard good things about him. So, I actually couldn't tell you any other movies he's done, to be fair, but he's a name that when it came up, I'm like, oh yeah, people like him. So
he's done Future Shock,
Uh,
Under Siege 2,
okay, this isn't off to a good start.
The Pallbearer.
What the hell? Okay.
Oh boy,
Oh no.
with
Has he done any movies that are actually real? Because these all sound fake.
The Pallbearer with David Schwimmer
Oh god.
and Gwyneth Paltrow,
oh no.
and
oh no.
an American romantic comedy.
Okay. That's the name of the movie. It's not a description.
It's The Pallbearer.
Oh, okay. That's
That's
a
the-
description. Okay.
yeah.
All right.
He did The Yards.
No clue.
It has Joaquin Phoenix in it.
Okay.
It's
well,
a crime film with Mark Wahlberg, Joaquin Phoenix, and Charlize Theron and James Caan.
I have never heard of
I've
that. but
never heard
that's
of it
like
either.
That's a good cast, but
So The Yards.
all right.
He did Cloverfield.
Oh, all right.
I liked Cloverfield
Okay,
a
Cloverfield was
lot.
good. All right.
So he's got one.
There's
He's
a
got-
notch. Yeah, there's a notch in his belt.
He's got, for some reason, I thought J.J. Abrams did it, but I guess he just produced it.
He did the new one, Cloverfield Lane.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he did the sequel,
Okay.
I think.
But he produced this one, so that's why I must have thought he directed it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He did Let Me In.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Oh, Let Me In was really good.
That was yeah,
That was a good movie.
yeah. I liked that.
He did Dawn of the Planet of the Apes
So I never watched that one.
and
but-
War of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, I didn't watch any of the new Planet of the Apes, but I heard they were okay.
Oh, by the way, The Yards, he just wrote it.
Oh, all right. Well, still.
So I don't know how good of a movie
I
it
don't
is,
know. I've
but
never heard of it,
Never
so
heard
that's-
of it, but
yeah.
the cast was...
With that cast to never hear of
And
it.
then
that's not
finally
great.
he's doing the Batman.
Yeah. All right. So he's got some winners in there. Sounds like.
So they were saying that it's going to be a very detective-oriented movie. They say that it's going to be, I've heard so many rumors. Oh, it's going to be a year one storyline. It's going to be a Long Halloween storyline. It's going to be, they give you so many different adaptations of what he's going to be. Then they tease that Deathstroke's going to be the villain, and you're kind of like,
Okay.
Deathstroke in a Batman movie? All right.
Interesting.
Could be good.
Yeah.
And they've been teasing so many different things of what it's going to be. So we really don't have an idea of what the movie's going to be, except we know that it's Robert Pattinson as Batman.
Yeah.
He's a younger Batman, clearly,
Yeah. Obviously.
and it's called The Batman. That's really all we truly know.
Pretty much it.
And I believe he said the Joker will not be in the it's not the villain's not going to be the Joker.
Okay.
So that's truly the only things that we do know.
Yeah.
Trying to see, it's Batman is an original noir-driven story, and not an original story.
Yeah.
The script's almost done. It has small connections to the greater DC universe, so I guess it's going to connect to the other movies, kind of.
Yeah.
Um,
Loosely connected, anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, loosely connected.
Sure.
Yeah, he said it's going to be an almost noir-driven detective version of Batman that will emphasize the heart and mind of the character and will take inspiration from Alfred Hitchcock.
Okay. Yeah, I could see that. That sounds pretty cool. Sounds like L.A. Noire, the Batman version.
That'd be cool. I mean, I've always
into that.
loved Batman's detective skills. He's the world's greatest detective.
Yeah.
I feel they never show you that. It's just Justice Fist.
No, yeah.
They
it's
never
just,
really...
I'm gonna beat up the bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Um,
it's true. Showing off the detective skills, I think, is a good approach.
And
You
I
know
always
that.
loved in like the most recent Batman games, you go in like detective mode.
That's
and all
cool.
that. Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So,
Recreate crime scenes and stuff. Yeah.
so I'm excited for that. When I heard that, I was really excited.
I mean, it's not something we've had, so why not? You know?
Right. Finally, give us a little bit more of a true to, life Batman, or a true to, so.
Yeah.
But if it is based on the Long Halloween, woo, let's go. Let's do it. So,
Hope so.
beside our vampire lead,
Yeah.
there was really no one else we knew was going to be in the movie until a day or two ago.
Yeah, it was like last night. Yeah.
Yeah, where we have two rumored people in talks to be characters. So first, we have Jonah Hill in talks to play a villain
Yeah.
in the film.
Right.
Dimitri, come on, pull up the mic.
Yeah.
Do that again, please, so the
Was
listeners
that a
can hear
boo
you.
or was that a?
Boo.
Okay,
I wasn't sure if you were
Yeah.
booing or if you had like mad cow disease and you were like, moo.
Yeah.
So Jonah Hill is in talks to play a villain. I guess there's going to be multiple villains.
Yeah.
So that right away, even before Jonah Hill, or before I in my mind before I'm like, do I want Jonah Hill to be in this movie or not?
Yeah.
I hear multiple villains. I'm kind of like,
Cool. Oh, you're not a fan?
so I like multiple villains.
Yeah.
No one ever does multiple villains right.
Mm.
Most of the time, you don't do multiple.
One of them gets diminished. and-
yeah.
Spider-Man 3 was a perfect example.
Oh, Spider-Man 3, the Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man with Electro and the Green Goblin. Oh, like,
Yeah.
I mean, as much as I'd love there to be multiple villains, it's hard to do it.
It's hard. Yeah.
Unless you have, like, the villains teaming up.
Now, keep in mind, multiple villains could mean 2.
Sure.
I mean, it doesn't
and
have
it
to
could
mean
be
like
one
5
where,
or
like,
6,
you know, the opening 15 minutes of the film is him beating up him in a detective thing, like, and arresting the villain, and then
Yeah.
it could be, which would be cool.
Yeah, sure.
If they could pull that off, that'd be cool. So multiple villains, I'm kind of like, whew, I don't know. So, just have an idea of some multiple villains we've had. We've had Catwoman and the Penguin
Yeah.
in the second Batman movie.
Not great.
Not great.
Not great. No. Catwoman sucked in that movie.
We had Poison Ivy and Bane in the next Batman movie. Not that great.
Mainly because Bane sucked, but yeah.
Yeah.
Poison Ivy was great, but
And then we had
Riddler and the Two-Face
Riddler and Two-Face.
could have been so much better.
Could
but
have, yeah,
Wasn't. Yeah.
I mean, I guess in Batman Begins, you kind of had to, but not really.
Yeah.
Until the end, like, because you didn't know that Ra's al Ghul was a bad guy until
No,
like the
you
very
didn't.
end. You
Yeah.
thought he was just like his mentor or whatever.
Well, and actually, keep in mind, with Poison Ivy, you also had Freeze in there, too,
Oh right,
which I actually liked Arnold Freeze.
Freezenator?
Yeah, I kind of liked him. But you're right. Bane sucked in that movie. And it just kind of, it was too many.
yeah. So
Didn't work.
I mean, I guess if you want to say Batman Begins did it,
Yeah,
they
technically
did
they
it, but not really.
Not a ton, no.
What was the second one? Was the Joker and Two-Face? Well, he doesn't turn Two-Face till the very
Wasn't
end.
Two-Face till the very end.
So
It kind of worked.
So all right. Beside Christopher Nolan, they haven't done it.
Yeah.
So can he match Christopher Nolan? Which I don't know if anybody will match Christopher
I don't
Nolan.
know. It's going to be tough.
Batman movie.
Yeah.
So I heard that and I was kind of like, ooh, multiple villains. So the rumor is, now things aren't necessarily out. This is just a rumor right now.
Yeah.
That the two villains in the movie are going to be the Riddler and the Penguin.
Yeah. Kind of picking up where Gotham left off, actually.
That's a bad
It's a weird combo.
combo.
Yeah.
And he's going to be one of those guys.
Right. I don't know.
For
it's a
one,
weird combo to me.
I don't see him as a Riddler.
No.
He might be able to pull off a Penguin.
I could see him doing. Yeah.
Maybe.
I could actually really see him doing Penguin. Riddler, I can't. Because Riddler, I think, like, I've never, and again, I've not seen all of Jonah Hill's movies, but I can't see him playing, like, the eccentric, zany villain. Like, the Penguin's more of a calculated, like, sort of, I want to, in a weird way, down-to-earth villain, so I could see him doing that.
It's Jim Carrey or bust.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that, too. Someone else other than Jim Carrey being the Riddler is like...
So when they
ugh.
originally started talking about it, the rumor was Steve Carell was going to be the Penguin.
Actually, I could see that
I
going
could
well.
see that,
yeah,
too.
I could see that.
Like him and Foxcatcher.
Yep. He was awesome in
He was
Foxcatcher.
awesome. He was amazing.
so good. He was
And
creepy.
And
yeah.
they did like a little like graphic of him. I'll throw it up here for you.
Yeah.
Prosthetic nose. I
Sure.
could see it.
Absolutely.
Maybe put a little fat suit on him.
For anyone who doubted that, watch Foxcatcher.
Foxcatcher's amazing.
Because Steve Carell creeped me out during Foxcatcher. I was terrified of him.
I don't think there's any movie. Well, I didn't see Moneyball.
I did.
So I don't know. That's a serious movie, right?
Yeah.
To me, Jonah Hill's a comedic actor.
I agree. Yeah.
Like the War Dogs or whatever, which he got nominated for, he's very comedic in that movie.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a serious movie, but it's also a very funny movie too.
Yeah. Well, even
which-
in Moneyball, he was a comedic character.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I don't.
Like, he had some serious moments, but for the most part, he was the comic relief to Brad Pitt.
So I could see him being the Riddler personality-wise.
Yeah.
Physically, I do not see it.
No, I don't see it physically at all.
I don't see that at all. No. Bad.
It's a weird, yeah. No, that's weird.
So if this is your first time listening to the show, I want them to look the part, and I want them to, get the characteristics of the, if they change little things, that's fine. I don't expect everything to be exactly the same
that's fine.
from the comic book, but to get the core of the character and the look of the character.
Yeah.
So, i.e., Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark. Perfect.
Nailed it. Yeah.
Chris Evans as Captain America.
Nailed it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Basically every Marvel character
Marvel did it really well.
has done it well.
Yeah.
DC's yet to really do it.
No.
I mean,
Well, Gal Gadot. They hit on that
little
one.
small.
They hit
but
on that one.
She's not as muscular. But other
But
than
she's
that,
tall.
sure. I
So
mean,
she's
she's
kinda
like
got the-
she's like Wonder Woman, like a malnutrition Wonder Woman.
I guess, yeah.
But-
But she still has the dominating presence.
Granted, I didn't think the movie was that great. It was okay.
It was average. Yeah, it was average.
But sure, they hit on her.
Yep.
I
Other than that,
want to say they hit on Shazam.
okay. So
I wasn't for it at first, but after seeing it, they hit on Shazam.
yeah.
He got the core of the character. He looked the part. He looked good.
Yep.
So, now granted, when I first heard the Chuck dude was going to be Shazam, I was like, no way. Skinny
right.
dude, like, not
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
They did a really good job. Either he buffed up or they gave him a muscle suit, whatever they did, or however it was, he looked good. He got the core of the character. So, I'm not going to necessarily say that it can't happen because, again, it was the same thing with Heath Ledger as the Joker. I was like, not and changed
It
my
works.
mind.
Yeah, it
changed my
works
mind.
big time.
So I'm open to. I just don't think he's going to do a good job.
I think it's too dramatic of a change. Yeah.
I don't think he'll be a good job. Like he could be the Penguin.
Penguin,
'cause
I could see.
He's
yeah.
like a fat, chubby dude, or I don't know if he's
Sure.
fat or he kind of like
Well, he's lost a
fluctuates.
lot of weight, but he's still big.
Yeah,
So
he's still a bigger dude.
and like the
yeah.
Riddler is supposed to be like really thin.
Yeah.
And like tall and slender, and so it just wouldn't work at all.
So, yeah, I'm not feeling. So Dimitri, that's a thumbs down from you,
Yes.
Yeah.
and that's a thumbs down from you.
Yeah, it is. Like look at the kid who played the Riddler. I know you hate it, but the kid who played him in Gotham, same thing. Slender, tall.
At least he looked the part.
He did.
The Riddler didn't seem bad. The guy who played the Penguin, I was not for.
Oh no, he was small and like tiny. Yeah, he was. They
Didn't-
went drastically
Yeah.
different on the Penguin. Yeah.
I just and I can't see the Penguin being funny. He's like a debonair kind of like the actual Penguin. He's not like a creepy dude like Danny DeVito. He's a debonair like rich guy that like has issues with like connecting with people. Like he connects with birds and penguins
Sure.
better than people.
Well, but he's
a weird dude. He's a weird
weird.
dude, but he's he's like debonair. He's like
in a way I could see Jonah Hill doing weird. But I agree.
But I
like,
think
is
he
the
j-
comedy going to slip in there too much?
it's
Yeah.
gonna slip in there.
So I
There's
don't
no
know.
way. No
Yeah.
way. Like
Can he do a role without any comedy? I don't know. I've yet to see it.
so that scares me. I don't know if I want to see a Penguin Riddler combo.
Yeah.
Not liking that.
No, like I said, that's what Gotham did. They paired those two together for all of Gotham,
Weird combo.
and it kind of worked in the show, but it was still kind of weird too.
Weird
So,
combo.
Yeah.
And then we got another rumored casting was Jeffrey Wright in negotiations to play Commissioner Gordon.
Bernard from Westworld.
So I have no idea who he is.
Yeah.
I guess I've seen him in movies because he's been in movies that I've seen,
Oh, he's been in a ton.
but I just don't remember him.
Yeah.
So I scoured the internet to see what people were feeling, like the overall outcry. And the overall outcry is kind of how I think I feel too.
Okay.
I think so. From what I hear, he's a fantastic actor.
He's really good. Yeah,
But-
really good.
maybe not fit for the part.
Okay.
So for me, obviously, like I said, I like my parts to be,
Authentic.
authentic, to
Yeah.
look the part and everything. Now, granted, I'm not just saying just because he's black.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be the same thing if they wanted to make Shang-Chi, white, or if they wanted to make Blade, Brazilian, or if they wanted to just. I like my characters to be what they are or whatever.
Okay.
Granted, now they've done, ethnicity changes to characters. For example, Samuel L. Jackson. Granted, he was made in the comics first.
Yeah.
He's an alternate version of Nick Fury, but I prefer him over the white Nick Fury anyways.
Yeah.
In The Flash, they have Barry Allen's love interest, Iris West Allen, being a black woman.
Yeah.
Fine.
Would you say that
At
is-
first, I was a little,
Yeah. Sure.
you know, she's supposed to be a white woman with red hair. Okay, but watching it, she plays the role really. She gets the role very well.
Does Tessa Thompson as Valkyrie? Is that a change?
Oh, that's
'Cause
that's a big change.
I don't know anything about Valkyrie.
She's like
so I
a
don't-
big, gigantic, like think of like a Norse woman.
Okay,
with
so
like
there
blonde.
you go. So
Yeah,
that's one. Yeah. And
That's a
granted,
bad change.
Granted, I can't stand her.
Yeah, that's a bad change.
At all, but yeah.
She's
I
like
mean-
think of like China, but with blonde hair.
Oh, okay.
That would be Valkyrie.
So like Gwendolyn Christie should have been Valkyrie.
Probably.
Yeah.
So initially that's how I feel. So when I saw the picture of him, because I had no idea who he was,
Yeah.
great actor,
Phenomenal
bad
actor.
casting probably. He'd probably be a perfect Lucius Fox.
He'd be a great Lucius Fox. Yeah.
I think that would have been a smarter choice for them. I mean, I feel, and this might be like a hot button thing to say, I feel that lately movies, especially Warner Brothers, has been trying to push the diversity to get more people to watch their films.
Yeah.
So they're like, well, we'll make this white character a different race, a diverse race, to bring diversity to the movie, to bring in more of those. And that's cool, I guess, but I would rather them make a really cool new black character, or a really cool new Asian character, or a really cool new, Spanish character, or,
Sure.
South American, something like, I'd rather have it, or give us a character that maybe hasn't gotten the limelight a lot and bring them into it.
Bring them
There
in.
are plenty of, black or Hispanic or, minority characters that they could bring in, and do it right.
Yeah.
That's partly how I feel. Like, I feel like this whole, forced diversity is getting to be a little too much.
Yeah.
I feel that, like I said, I'd rather have Gordon be Gordon-esque. Now, granted, he could get the role and he could be a really good Gordon. I don't know. I'm open to it.
Yeah.
But
From what I've seen him in and what I know about him, I think he's going to be a really good Gordon.
Okay.
I think he's got the right demeanor for it. He's got the right sort of presence and attitude for it. So personally, I don't care about the change in the character. So
Sure.
I think it'll be really good. I think it'll be a really good casting. I think it's going to be one of those that even the most ardent, Gordon support or whatever you want to say,
Sure.
they'll go into it and they'll be turned around by his performance. I think he's good enough that if you go in with doubts, he'll get rid of them.
So my
just from
fear
his
is, though,
performance.
they're not casting him because of his acting. They're casting him because they want to have a black character.
No,
in
I
the
think they're
movie.
casting because of his acting.
You think so?
He's a really good actor.
All
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I don't get that.
And he's skyrocketed from Westworld to the point where getting him to be anything but a main character is actually pretty big.
I can't give DC the benefit of the doubt of anything.
Oh, I
so
understand
for
that.
now, if this was a Marvel movie and
Yeah.
I'd be like, all right, I'll try. I just don't trust
And
DC.
I get that aspect
So
of it,
to
yeah.
me, it just screams, "Hey, black audience, he's black."
Maybe.
You
Yeah,
know,
maybe.
that's the vibe I'm getting.
But I think his acting chops are
maybe. Like I said, I don't really recognize him. I know he's been in movies I've seen. I just don't
Yeah.
remember him from them. Maybe little roles in those movies. I know he was in Hunger Games.
He was, yeah.
I don't remember him in Hunger Games.
I actually don't remember who he played in Hunger Games.
Yeah.
I just know he was in there. Yeah.
Right.
But
So-
that was before he really took off.
Right. So he maybe had a small part then.
Yeah. Like I said, in Casino Royale, he played a side character. He was James Bond's CIA buddy.
So I'm open to it, but I don't know. I'd prefer him, make him a black villain, make him a black hero that teams
Or,
up with Batman.
Like you said, make him Lucius Fox and make Lucius Fox a more prominent character.
Would be amazing.
Not just the guy that Batman goes to see for 5 minutes
Which
and
he
then leaves.
is a prominent character
He should
in the
be,
comics. That'd be really cool. And supposedly, what DC's going to be doing in later in the year is they're going to make Batman black.
Okay.
Or supposedly Bruce Wayne's going to retire.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And they're not just going to make him black.
Right.
And a black character is going to
He's
take
gonna
over
take
the
over,
mantle.
yeah.
Which is probably Lucius Fox's son, Luke Fox.
Okay. Yeah.
Which, cool.
Sure.
I'm all right.
Let's do it.
do something like that. Give me something like that, you know? So I'm not a big fan of changing any character no matter what the race. If they're, just like Bane, he's not white. He's a,
he's Hispanic.
Yeah. So that to me, like, I was like,
yeah, Tom Hardy, went completely the opposite continent. Yeah.
So,
right.
So as of right now, I'll say no on Jonah Hill, and I'm open to this guy.
Yeah.
But
I'm thumbs down on Jonah Hill. I'm big thumbs up on Jeffrey Wright. Because I love the actor.
Because then you murk up Batgirl. So it's like, I was reading, like, I read, like, this whole big thread. People are like, is she going to be mixed now? Is she going to be, like, half white, half black? Is she gonna be
I
black?
see. Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
right.
Then you,
maybe.
So
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm open to it, but I'm not. I'm reluctant. But again, I was reluctant on plenty of things and open to it, and they turned out pretty well.
Yeah.
So, maybe he'll be the maybe he'll be that version, and I'll be like, oh, this is my Gordon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
him, I have very little doubt about. But yeah, if Jonah Hill is going to be, especially if he's the Riddler, how the hell are you going to make that work?
Or if you have him and Steve Carell in the same movie.
Again, I trust Steve Carell.
I trust him,
to be
but
a creepy, debonair type of penguin. But the two of them together,
no,
it's going to turn into a comedy act.
Yep.
Nah, I don't know. I worry about that.
Yeah.
Whoever plays the other character that Jonah Hill isn't has to be the opposite of Jonah Hill, if that makes sense. Like, it's got to be like almost a method actor, so that like Jonah Hill can't force the comedy in there.
Yeah, if it's another comedic actor.
If you get another comedic actor, like if they come out and they say Jonah Hill is going to be Penguin and I don't know, James Franco is going to be the Riddler, I am out. Now, obviously, they won't do that, because if they do that, that'd be like sacrilege to give James Franco a role like that. But if they give it to another comedic character or comedic actor, I don't know. I could see it turning into like just a two-man comedy show for the whole movie, and I don't want that.
Yeah, I don't want that either.
So, I guess we have to wait and see who the other rumored actors are, to play these other villains, and how many villains are there going to be? Is it just going to be two, or are there going to be more?
Right.
Because right now we got, supposedly two. If you believe the reports, then you've got at least Penguin and Riddler. But they're saying multiple, so is multiple two, or is multiple going to be like 3 or 4? And there are more yet to come. I guess we don't know yet. And with the movie not set to come out until 2021, there's going to be a lot of leaks going forward. So, we'll see.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm hoping it's based on the Long Halloween, but I don't think they do the Long Halloween right anyways. But
you don't trust them, yeah.
No, I don't. No. I don't. And the Long Halloween has multiple villains.
Yeah.
The Mad Hatter, Poison Ivy, the Riddler, Two-Face, Scarecrow, the Joker, like multiple villains.
Well, and when Jonah Hill's name initially came up, everyone's first guess was Mad Hatter.
Ooh.
Which actually
that would be pretty good.
Makes sense, right?
That would be kind of good.
Totally. But
that would be kind of good.
Then the reports came out, it was like, no, it's going to be either Penguin or Riddler. It's like, why? Mad Hatter makes sense for him. So,
that would be kind of good.
And again, these are just rumors, so maybe he will be the Mad Hatter, right? Maybe,
Right, because if you look at the original report from Deadline, I believe,
yeah,
they said an undisclosed villain role.
Okay.
And then other things.
Other people piled
there
on.
And was like, oh, it's the Penguin or the...
So it could still be Mad Hatter.
It could be. Or he could be one of the villains in the film if they are basing it off of the Long Halloween. And
so there's still a chance.
Then maybe we get a theatrical version of Calendar Man.
That'd be cool.
That'd be really cool.
That'd be awesome,
I
actually.
Really like that.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool.
That would take the sting away from having to watch Robert Pattinson put on the bat suit.
I would love that.
I'd be actually rooting for the villains in that movie.
Give us a Calendar Man, please.
Yeah, right. Give us someone who can beat Robert Pattinson's ass. Yeah.
I just don't know who could be Calendar Man. Yeah.
I don't know. Off the top of my head, I can't really think of it. Yeah. But they've got plenty of people to choose from. sure a lot of people would be signing up for it.
Yeah, so that's our first segment. We're going to take a short break, and then we'll be back to talk video games. So stay tuned.
Do you love delicious high-protein snacks? Do you love low sodium? Then you're going to love Scrizzly Adams Beef Jerky. My signature brand of beef jerky has the lowest sodium in the entire marketplace and completely destroys all its competitors in the taste department. Order now at ScrizzlyAdamsBeefJerky.com. That's SKRIZZLYADAMS beefjerky.com. This is American recording artist Scrizzly Adams, and I guarantee you're gonna love my meat.
Are you in need of stickers, be it for personal or business use? Then you need to go to StickerU.com right now. That's StickerYOU.com. Sticker U is passionate about providing you and your business with the highest quality custom stickers, labels, decals, and iron-ons. They can even make you temporary tattoos. If you want to stick out from the competition, then you need Sticker U, as Sticker U provides the best platform in the world to create custom products that make you stick.
When I'm feeling sluggish, I'm not looking for the jittery feeling of coffee. I'm reaching for Neurosonic, the only energy drink I trust to keep me going. Neurosonic is just one of the great drinks in the Neurofunctioning Beverages line. When I'm stressing an interview, Neuro Bliss keeps me cool, calm, and collected. And when it's time to call it a night, I don't want sleeping pills and all the crazy after effects you hear about. I want Neuro Sleep to help me drift off to dreamland. Neuro drinks are surprisingly low calorie and full of the healthiest and most efficacious vitamins and minerals. Artificial flavors and colors don't work for them, and neither should they for you, so they don't allow them in their drinks. To find a store near you that carries Neuro, go to drinkneuro.com or visit amazon.com to order a 12-pack. Neuro, drink with a purpose.
In a world filled with many distractions, would it be incredible to find a way to get lost in your own choosing? Do you love to hear crisp audio from your favorite podcasts? Have you ever felt like the soundtrack to a movie or video game would sound greater if there was a better way to deliver sound? Bear Dynamic closed-back studio headphones are a perfect tool for any sound enthusiast. Plug in your Bear Dynamic headphones and go on an audio escape. The Bear Dynamic DT770 Pro headphones are a favorite amongst music producers, sound engineers, and broadcasters all over the world. If you're not prepared to compromise on studio sound, visit www.beardynamic.com. That's www.beardynamic.com and get your own pair now. Whether for home or on the go, it is the right product for every need. Aren't you tired of your plain white walls? Do you ever wonder why you feel uninspired at the office or feel like your home lacks character? It's always the same boring walls over and over again. Well, it's time for a change. Visit walldecor3d.com and order wall panels that will turn your walls into beautiful and extravagant looking accent walls. The 3D wall panels give an extra dimension and complement just about any room. Their current selection includes plant fiber wall paneling, MDF wood wall panels, mosaic real wood paneling, and thin slate stone veneer. Remember, that's walldecor3d.com. Order now and add some depth to your life. Have you always wanted to make your own podcast? Or had dreams of becoming the next social media influencer? Don't let office space and equipment be what gets between you and your dreams. New studio space is now available through the Go Network. The Go Network is a multimedia broadcast company that currently hosts live radio shows and podcasts. With microphones to fit all guests, the ability to video record interviews, a stage for band performances, and an editing suite to put your audio and video content to the next level. The Go Network will provide assistance with producing, editing, sponsorship outreach, marketing, and more. You can create the podcast or web series you want with the lower price tag. Visit our studio location in Norwood or our audio suite in Canton. For more information, call us at 857-445-0424 or email us at info@gonet.com. That's info@GEAUXNET.com.
All right, Refters, we're back. We're going to get into a video game discussion. It's been a while since we've had a video game discussion. We've kind of been, lately it's been video game news, but this is going to be a straight video game discussion where we're going to give you our legit opinions on the topic. So Yeah, I think it's some video game theory discussion here. So, Polygon, probably my favorite video game site.
Yeah, they do a lot of good stuff.
Put out an article by Patricia Hernandez on September 19th. So,
A couple days ago.
yeah, maybe close to a week, maybe.
5 days.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
5 days ago.
And the title is Spending $60 on a Video Game Doesn't Make Sense Anymore. The Netflix model is here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So her main thing is, why pay for a full game when you can buy streaming subscriptions now, like Game Pass on Xbox? Or I'm sure PlayStation has
PlayStation
one.
Plus, yeah.
I don't think Nintendo does yet.
They do not. No, Nintendo Switch doesn't have one yet.
Why? So she puts it out so she starts out saying that it used to be if you wanted a video game at launch, you'd pop into a store, smack down $60, and bring your game home.
Yeah.
Be it if it was a brick and mortar store like GameStop, be it a digital boutique just buying it online, whatever.
Best Buy. Yeah.
Or, even it probably wouldn't work if you pre-ordered it on Amazon, because if you want to get the game the day of, you're not going to order it on Amazon.
Yeah.
But you can order games in advance, pay for, and get them a day of most of the time.
Yeah.
So no, it's like, it was always you pay the premium, you get the game. So she says lately she's been debating whether or not fully purchasing a game is worth it now. So that made me think, is it worth to buy a game at full price? Not really. We might get into this whole streaming subscription because I have no experience with it.
Yeah, neither do I.
So I
don't
really
use
can't
them.
get too into it to say if it's worth it or not.
Right.
But I can tell you if I think paying $60 for a game is worth it or not.
Sure, yeah.
So, so the final thing I'll let in the article that she says, she wanted to play Gears 5. So instead of going to the store to buy Gears 5, she decided to pay $9.99 for the Xbox Game Pass subscription and play it day of. And I guess a lot of people did this. Gears 5 broke the record for Xbox, the most
Yeah, it was highly anticipated. Yeah.
So instead of paying $59.99, she now can play Gears as long as she wants because she has the streaming service.
Right.
So that made me think, because what really made me think is I really want to play Link's Awakening
Okay.
on the Switch.
Yeah.
I really want to play
Yeah,
it really
it
bad.
looks really good.
It's $60.
It's expensive.
And I hear that it's only 8 to 10 hours.
It's short.
It's
Yeah.
a short game.
Yeah, it's not Breath of the Wild. This is
To
gonna
me,
be a lot
that's not
shorter.
worth $60.
No, for a 10-hour game. No.
For a 10-hour game, no.
No.
A lot of games are like that, though. A lot
Yeah.
of games, $60. So it made me think of this, is paying $60 worth it for a game anymore? And that's going to be our main top of the discussion.
Sure.
So, Dimitri, what do you think? Do you think that paying $60 for a game is worth it? I know you said during the break. What did you say?
No.
Dimitri says no.
Hard no.
What do you say,
Not
Jason?
always.
I'm going to say 80% of the time it's not worth it.
Yeah,
I might even go 90% of the time it's
I
not
would.
worth
I'd
it.
say 75 to 80% of the time it's not. Yeah.
So I thought about I want to play Link's Awakening. I'm probably going to really love it. It's probably going to be awesome.
Yeah.
But $60 is a lot.
Too much, and that's Nintendo's fault.
Sure.
It really is. They need to.
It's a port of a
It's
I guess they it's can you really even call it it's almost like a whole totally new
Sure.
graphical game.
But it's a 10-hour game, and
Yeah.
you're charging people $60.
No.
You idiots! Knock it down.
So it's Xbox has their Xbox arcade games. They came out with Sonic 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And they charge $10 or $15 or something. It's a full Sonic game, but it's a Sonic game back in the day. It's not really worth $60.
No. Yeah.
And that was a good pricing. It was 15 or 20 maybe.
Yeah. Sure.
If Link's was 20, I'd have it right now.
Yeah.
I don't think $60 is worth it. I don't think $60 is worth almost anything
I would
when it comes to video
mostly
games.
agree. Yeah.
Madden, Like, think about
Madden.
Madden.
Yeah.
It comes out every year.
Yeah.
Is it worth $60?
No.
No way.
If Madden came out and it didn't have all the bugs and glitches, maybe. Maybe.
But
Because
then
it's the only football game in town.
But then in another 10 months, you're going to be getting a game that's basically the same.
But you are getting 10 months out of a game.
sure,
That's pretty
I
good.
guess.
That's pretty good.
I just feel it's one of those things that, but I know they always stop. Like, you can get the rosters for like a year, and then
they stop that.
Yeah.
So, like, okay, for a sports analogy, like MLB The Show is worth the $60 because it's perfect every time it comes out. There's never glitches or problems with it. And again, you get 10 months out of it. To me, that's worth $60 because I'll play that for 10 months. I really will. Now, maybe some people won't, but if you're a big sports gamer and you're going to play the game throughout the year, it's worth the 60.
So it got me thinking, what are some games that I would pay $60 for, or I'd pay full price for?
Yeah.
And I thought about it, and I really couldn't think of really many,
Yeah.
if that.
Would you pay $60 to get the Spider-Man game if it was on Xbox? The newest one.
Yes.
Okay. So there's one.
Yes. But I didn't think of that, so yeah. The next Elder Scrolls, I
Yeah.
will pay $60 for.
You would.
I will
okay,
pay.
see, I would not.
See, Elder Scrolls is maybe my favorite game
Sure.
franchise, beside like Pokemon.
Okay, so likewise, I would pay $60 for the newest Assassin's Creed. Because I have every single time, and I still will.
So with them, I don't think it's worth. I like the older ones, but I
Yeah.
know that like since they pump them out like every year,
So, but that's my thing. Like, I don't think the quality's really dipped.
really.
I don't. No,
Okay.
I think they're still making good games. So, for that reason,
But now you're a big fan, so you're
Sure.
a little biased.
a little bit. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
I think that a game like that's maybe worth like $40.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know if I'd pay full price for that.
Sure.
That's a game I'd wait for a month or two for it to go down in price.
Yeah. Now, what about, so our buddy Murph brought it up. What about Red Dead Redemption? Would you
Didn't play it.
Okay.
Never played it.
Never played it. Okay. See, that was one that I paid the $60 right away.
So I think that a big RPG game that's going to give you like a Fallout or an Elder Scrolls or, you know, a game like that, I think is probably worth the $60.
Because Red Dead is like a good 40 to 50 hours
Sure.
of gameplay. It's
and you
big.
could probably do even more. That's probably just minimum doing
Yep.
stuff.
Yep.
Sure. Like that's something that's probably worth the $60.
Yeah.
And it's something that if you're a big fan of those games, like I know when like a new Fallout comes out,
Yeah.
I
you'll
want
be
to
all
get it
over
before anyone else because I don't want to know the end. I don't want to know the twists. I don't want to
Sure.
know. And you know, there's usually some twists and crazy stuff that happen in Fallout or Elder Scrolls.
Yeah,
So those
absolutely.
are type of games that I'm probably buying day of,
Yeah.
or I'm buying week of at least. There's not many other games that I would do that for.
Yeah.
So when I was thinking about it, beside Elder Scrolls and beside probably Fallout, Pokemon. This next Pokemon game,
You'd pay $60.
I'm going to pay $60 for the Sword and Shield game.
Okay.
I'm even thinking of getting both of them.
You're gonna get that combo for
I might.
$100.
I want those
that
codes.
$100 combo.
I
combo?
might do it. I might do it. Maybe I'll try and get somebody to like
Man.
split it with me and take the other game.
Now look, I'll admit, I'm the same. I'm probably gonna buy. I'm gonna buy one of them. I'm not gonna get both, but I'm gonna buy one of them for $60 because I really like the game too. But I don't feel great about it. Like Assassin's Creed, no problem paying $60 for a new one.
I feel Pokemon will give you a lot out of it,
Yeah.
especially. Well, okay, I'll say this: Let's Go didn't give me as much as I wanted.
No, it didn't.
It didn't give me as much as I wanted.
Yeah.
But you really can't go that far with one generation of Pokemon.
I guess.
So this has multiple generations of Pokemon.
This one should be better.
I'm hoping there's stuff after the main game.
There
I ho-
better be. Yeah.
Give me another place to go to.
Yeah.
But more and more I'm hearing Nintendo saying that we could, or at least the Pokemon guys are saying, we plan to do DLC. It's not really the Nintendo way,
No, it's not.
but we plan to probably do
We'll
some
see.
DLC.
We'll see.
So
but then
we-
you have to pay for that.
Sure. You have to
So
pay
what
for
if the
that.
DLC is an extra $20? You're looking at $120 worth of Pokemon.
Sure.
That's a lot.
But yeah,
It's a lot.
but for something that I think, so with Pokemon at least, so I was thinking about it. And I was thinking about that too. I was like, all right, so I'm going to spend 60 or maybe 100 because I want these extra Pokemon.
Yeah.
What will I get out of this game? I'm going to get a ton of hours of playing it.
Yeah.
I think a normal Pokemon, like, I think I got like 30, maybe 40 hours on Let's Go.
Around 30, yeah.
30 or 40, something like that.
So that's a decent amount.
If you grind up your Pokemon and stuff. So you'll probably get around 30 or 40 in this game. We'll say 35 to be fair.
Okay.
You'll get 35 if you just do, the story and grind a little bit on your Pokemon. If you... And I said we weren't going to get into Pokemon.
I knew it was going to come up.
I mean, this is just going to be a little because I'm just giving you my reasoning of why I'd pay $60 for it. And, if you do more of this, like, messing around with your character, you do more of this, like, making the curry or whatever, the cooking or the camping.
Oh, yeah, whatever
If you do that stuff, that's probably going to give you a little bit more time. But playing competitively, something that I've never done in Pokemon, beside Pokemon Go, I've never played, beside like link cabling with a friend or something.
Yeah, right.
I didn't play when Pokemon got that online, like the later gens, you could play online.
You could, yeah.
So
sure.
I don't know this competitive Pokemon feel. I feel like this could be something that keeps me going for a long time.
Absolutely, yeah. Putting even more hours in.
Right. So especially like Pokemon has like worlds and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to try to be as good as I can be. Like, I could see myself. So I think to me, it's worth the $60.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be worth that DLC depending on what it is.
Yeah.
Now
I'll admit, like, I'm going to pay $60 for Luigi's Mansion, and that's probably not going to be worth $60 because it's going to be a quick game.
So I really want to play it.
I really want to play it. So
but
it's like,
I might wait a little.
I can't wait.
I don't know.
I can't
want
wait.
it.
It's coming out in Halloween season.
I know I want it really bad, but I don't know.
I can't wait. Yeah.
You might get that. Might be a little longer. You might get a little bit more out of that.
Yeah, but not enough for $60.
Yeah.
If it's even going to be that, it may not be, but
it's
going to
be $60.
Yeah, it probably will be. Yeah,
it's going to be $60.
I'm optimistically hoping it
that's
won't
like
be,
a $40 game.
Yeah.
I think like I could pay $40 and be okay with that.
Sure.
$60 is a little tight unless it's like awesome.
Yeah.
Which is it might be. It probably will
Maybe.
be. It probably will be.
But I agree. I think that the list of games I'm willing to pay $60 for is short.
I would say 80% of the time it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Because owning a game, what do you get out of it? Especially like unless it has like a lot of like online modes or a lot of like
Sure.
Most games that are just it's just a single contained story.
Mm-hmm.
After you spend the $60, you beat it. It's a game that you're probably not going to replay again. I mean,
a lot of games have good replay value.
I'm just saying, like, I'm just giving you an example. Like,
sure.
It's a game you bought, you played, you beat it, you got, say it was 25 hours, and then you're done with it.
Yeah.
You go to trade it in at a store, you're getting like 10, 20.
If that. If you
return it like really quickly.
Yeah.
If you bring it in like
wait,
the first
you're getting
month.
like $7.
Yeah. So it's like you're getting no value back.
Yeah.
If you at the end of if you sell the system and all that and all the games together, maybe you'll catch them at like a nice time when they give you like extra credit or something.
And that's if you buy a physical copy, which a lot of people aren't doing anymore. If you buy it digitally, you get nothing for those.
Sure.
You can't sell those back.
I don't know how I feel about the whole digital thing yet.
I'm all in on digital. I don't buy physical copies anymore.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just easier. I don't have to worry about the disc getting scratched. I don't have to worry about losing the disc.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about actually getting up and popping it in every time. It's just, boom, it's already there.
My fear would be I'd lose, like, the data or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, it's all right.
I only have Let's Go digitally.
Yeah. No, I buy everything digital now.
So I don't know. I don't know if I would. Because I don't know if, like, say, like, you get those special editions.
Yeah.
You can't, you have to buy them physically, don't you?
Well, if you want the special box, yeah.
Yeah, like the special stuff.
Oh, yeah. If you want that stuff, yeah. I don't care about that stuff.
I mean, very rarely do I
But a big
care.
reason why I do digital, too, is because with PlayStation Plus, I usually get a lot of discounts.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I do it. Because, again, I don't want to pay $60. So, like, for example, when I bought the game I talked about a couple weeks ago, The Sinking City,
yeah,
the Cthulhu detective game, I waited on that one because that was $60 on release, and then I waited a month and it was on sale $20 less, so I got it for $40. So that's how I prefer to do it.
So for me, someone that's very fringe on gaming,
Yeah,
to me, it's not worth it.
sure.
And I'm probably not. There's very few games that I'm going to spend the $60 on.
Yeah,
Pokemon, Elder Scrolls, Fallout.
yeah.
It's probably it.
So as an avid gamer, there's very few games that I feel like I have to have on release at full price. There's not many.
So then it brings me to this: is buying games going to become extinct soon?
Not soon. Maybe in the distant future, but not soon.
I think it's sooner than you think.
Because some of these subscription services, they don't have the newest games on there.
Right? It depends.
It depends. Yeah.
Like I know the Xbox ones, like any Xbox games are right off the bat.
Yeah.
So like any like in-house games, like exclusives, are
They're
right
on it.
away the
Yeah.
day of, and then I think you wait like a couple weeks for like other games.
Yeah.
Which I'm assuming that's how it is for most streaming
I
platforms.
guess so. Yeah.
I've never played. I couldn't tell you. If Nintendo had a stream, it's like I have Xbox. I've been thinking about it when they had the $2 deal, and I think it might be done now.
Yeah, it's probably done.
I probably should have tried it for $2.
Sure.
I don't know. I mean,
But as someone who you are self-admittedly a fringe gamer, do you want to pay $9.99 a month? How often are you going to game?
Maybe it'd bring me back. I used to be
Maybe.
a huge gamer. I used to be a hardcore gamer.
So maybe, yeah, if it did, sure.
But it's like a lot of the games I want to play, I can't always throw $60 out.
Yeah,
So that was part of it. Like I just couldn't keep buying all these games,
sure.
you know. And then for me, it takes me a while to play them. Like even being a great game, I'd still only be able to play.
So I guess what my
couple hours
question
every
is,
night.
yeah, I guess what my question is like, if you sign up for a service that's $9.99 a month,
Yep.
and you go, let's just say stuff's going on, life gets in the way, whatever, and you go a week or two without playing any games, do you feel like you're pissing your money away?
A little bit.
Yeah. So
my thing is, how would you feel about like renting a game?
depends on the
Like say you
terms of it.
say you could rent a game for a year for $20,
Okay.
and you could rent it like Luigi's Mansion comes out,
Yeah.
and you pay for the $20 rental,
Yeah, I'd much prefer that.
and you get Luigi's Mansion for a whole year,
Sure.
and then
Because that's a game I'd play through once, maybe twice if I really
and you
feel
could
like
probably. I think that's something I'd want.
I
So
think that would be ideal for
video
sports
game
games.
developers, if you're listening,
Yeah,
give us a $20 rental.
that'd be ideal for sports.
So you rent the game for a year.
Yeah.
You get a full year from the release date to the next,
Yep.
and you pay $20.
Sure.
$25 even.
Sure. I'll do it for 25.
You,
Yeah.
25 and you play your game opening
But
day.
what benefit does that have for the game developers or the game companies? They're losing money on that deal.
I mean, they're losing money on the $60 too.
No, not really. This is getting people to buy them.
Sure, but I'm just saying, like, overall, a game's probably
Now,
worth more than $60.
If you could argue, like, if you could show statistical proof to show that, like, if you go with the rental thing, you'll get 3 times the amount of customers, sure, then they'll go
so
for
if
it.
everyone's going the stream route
Yeah.
and you're streaming for $10 and you're getting 20 games,
Yeah.
so you're playing in that month, it's $10, and you're playing 20 games in that 1 month.
Yeah.
They're getting, what, 20 cents every game? You know what I mean?
Yeah, something like that.
So,
Yeah.
but the 25, they're getting that full 25, or they get whatever the, say they're getting 15 of that 25.
They're getting most of it.
They're getting majority of it,
Yeah.
opposed to them doing a streaming service for $9.99.
See, this is my worry with the streaming services. A lot of these companies now are going to say, we're not putting our games on there
Right.
because they're going to lose money.
That
I
could
mean,
be
these
it.
companies are going to hemorrhage money because of that.
Could be it.
So it's great for the consumers, but like EA's going to be the first one to be like, no, we're not putting our games on streaming services. Kiss
Right.
our ass. Do you know how much money it costs us to make a Madden every year with all its glitches?
A ton.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. I don't even think games are worth. It's probably worth more than $60 for the game.
It's
for them to make it. You know what I mean? It's not worth it to us.
Right.
But to make it all the time they put into it, $60 is like a reasonable.
It
I
is.
guess you know.
No, it really is. Yeah.
Right.
So that's gonna be the problem. I don't think it's worth it to buy every game for $60 anymore. But I think this streaming thing is the bubble's gonna burst on it because these companies are gonna realize like, hey, wait a minute, we're hemorrhaging money because of this, and they're gonna start pulling their games off of there, and pretty soon, these people who have the $9.99 a month thing, they're gonna look at their library of games they can play and go, oh crap, none of the new ones are on here. None of the ones I actually want to play are on here. So that bubble's gonna burst. I'm telling you.
I think that the rental would be the way to go.
I'd be down for that.
I think
Sure. And again, if you can show these companies that, hey, you can get 3 times the amount of customers renting it.
because right
They'll do it.
now, if you told me that I could rent like Link's Awakening,
Yeah,
I'd do it.
absolutely.
And I had it for a year.
Yeah.
Sure. I honestly wish. Well, technically, I got Let's Go with my Switch, so I didn't really buy it for $60. It
Yeah.
came with my system.
Right.
But I'm like, if I paid $60 for Let's Go,
I did, and I wasn't thrilled.
I'd probably be kind of mad.
I was a little pissed, yeah.
I'd be mad. There's no battling. You can't like. There is no online battling.
I beat the game, and I'm like,
There's no extra.
Okay.
I mean, and there's a little post game stuff. Like you can find Ash or Red.
yeah,
I haven't found him yet because I know he'll destroy me.
yeah.
So I mean, like, yeah, I could spend a little bit more time beefing up my guys
maybe.
to eventually fight him, but that's really it.
Yeah.
Like, and catching Mewtwo,
Sure.
which I already traded one to myself from Pokemon Go, so I already have him
Yeah,
anyways.
so it doesn't matter.
So it's like,
Yeah.
so the post game stuff is like not really worth it.
I mean, if you told me I could rent Madden for $25 for the year, I wouldn't be as frustrated with all the problems with it.
So final, I guess, question before we wrap things up.
Yeah.
What's a price? What's like the most you'd pay for the rental? For the 1 year rental, what's the most you'd pay?
35.
35?
Yeah, I wouldn't go over 35.
So you wouldn't do 40?
No.
What if they gave you 40 for the rental, and you got any DLC that came with it?
It would depend on the game. Do I care about DLC? Not all
Sure.
DLC is worth it. Even some of my favorite Assassin's Creed games, I've played some of those DLCs and they're awful. So, because a lot of times they hand off the DLC to a different company
Sure.
to develop it, and you can tell the difference. So, yeah, 40, no. Even if I got DLC, no, I wouldn't do it. I'm not a big DLC guy.
I don't think so. I don't think I would pay more than 30 to rent a game.
Yeah,
I'm only getting it for the year.
sure.
Um,
And it's a full year, right? All 365. Like, it's not like a season.
it's the full year.
Full year. Okay.
You get the full year of the game.
Yeah, 35. I'd do 35.
A full year.
Because I'm trying to think of, like, what's like a PlayStation Plus subscription for a year. It's like $30, something like that.
Sure.
So it's equivalent to that.
I'd pay maybe 30. That'd be my limit. Unless it's a game that's like, if it was something like a varied, like, you know, you had like tiers, like, you know, you had your 20 tier for the game, you had your, you know, 35 tier, and you had your 40 tier or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, would I spend $40 to own Pokemon for a year? I mean, but see, that's a game I think I'd really want to own, though.
Sure.
Because who knows how long you're going to be able to, you know, the whole battling system might last for years on years
Yeah.
on years. They're still playing older versions of, like, battling systems on the, you know,
Right.
Game Boy games.
Yeah.
So it's like, would that be something, you know, I'd want to, or say, like, you could own it for $30, and then the next year, if you wanted to have it, like, for another year, you know, you pay $15 or something.
Yeah.
For the
like an
second
additional
year.
fee kind of
Yeah,
thing. Yeah.
for the next year or something.
Yeah.
Or, you know, you spend the 40 and you get it for, you know, 2 years or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think that's the way to. I think renting a game, you know, giving you a. Now, what's amount of time that you would do, like, say you got the game for a certain, like, $20 only gave you 4 months with the game.
Okay.
And then, you know, $30 gave you 6 to 8 months, and then the, you know, the 35 or the 40 gave you the year.
Yeah.
How would you feel about that?
Yeah, because I think certain games you only need 4 months.
Right.
So, like Luigi's Mansion, I only need 4 months.
You think so?
Yeah. It's not that long. I don't think.
Well, what if you want to play it twice?
Oh, maybe. Yeah. But
where you
like,
want to take a break or
sure. But if you give me something like Assassin's Creed, where I'm, a completionist and I want to do all
Right.
60 hours or whatever, then yeah, I want the full year. So
I think it would depend on the game.
it would depend on the game.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I'm telling
So-
you though, you streaming people enjoy it while it lasts. That bubble's gonna burst.
I can see that. That
Yeah.
that might be a time for another episode though,
Yeah.
where we actually have played the streams because I haven't done it.
I haven't done it either.
So maybe we'll do that sometime. We'll play them and then we'll have a theory on are streaming platforms worth it?
Yeah.
These game passes, are they worth it? And do we see them lasting?
Right.
Quick shout out to Murph and Samantha. Thank you for the comments.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's gonna be an end of this episode of Static Rift. We hope you enjoyed it. Don't buy any games; they're not worth it unless it's Pokemon.
Yeah, maybe it may be worth it. Yeah.
Right, it might not even be worth it.
We hope it's worth it.
We hope
Yeah,
it's worth
we
it.
don't
We
know
hope it's
yet.
not trash. So
Don't pay $60 for Madden, at least.
yeah, don't pay for Madden. 'Cause Plus, doesn't Madden drop in like another month? You'll get it for like 40,
Probably,
or 50 something.
Yeah.
They drop quick. Games
They do.
usually drop quick.
They drop pretty quick. Yeah.
So it's like it gets to the point that, and this could be another theory conversation too, is like, is a game worth buying right away or waiting, for it to
Most
drop?
of them you can wait.
I think Pokemon's the first game where I'm like, I can't wait. I'm not gonna wait.
Yeah.
Other than that, I might even wait for Elder Scrolls.
It's gonna be tough.
Maybe.
Do you have the will?
Right. All right. So that brings an end to this episode of Static Rift. If you like what you heard, you can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all those things at Static Rift Radio. You can listen to any of our back episodes on any of your favorite streaming platforms. You can rewatch any of our videos on YouTube at Static Rift Radio. Check out the Go Network. They have a ton of amazing good shows. The DJ show on Sunday, Dimitri, they're up for an award.
Yes, Beat Club Podcast, one of our shows, got nominated for Boston's top music
BMA.
radio show.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
I was gonna call them the Beat Crew.
Beat
So-
Club Podcast.
Yeah, Beat Club. Beat Club, not Crew. Beat Club Podcast. They're great guys. Go check them out. They're on Sundays. Really good dudes, and they're up for an award, so I hope they win. So shout out to them. So give the Go Network a chance. If you're just listening to us, they have some other amazing shows on the network. Dimitri does a hell of a job producing all these shows. So go give the network a little more love. Show some love to some other shows. Thank you again for listening to us ramble on about Batman and video games and haunted houses and anime and all these things that are nerdy that we love and enjoy. And you can find us here on the Go Network. Same static place, same static time. I love you all. Good night.